Alright, so I'm going to throw in some quinoa to make things interesting.
Wow.
I'm going to measure out about a cup of quinoa. That's a half a cup.
Okay.
Because my other measuring cup is wet. I don't want it sticking. I'm just going to do this real quick. Proportions, about a cup of quinoa to 2 cups of water.
Okay.
And it's just like making rice, except it's even quicker because I usually make brown rice, which takes like 45 minutes. So I'm going to put this on high. I'm also going to add a little dash of salt, make the water boil faster.
That sounds good.
Yeah, and get that going. Meanwhile, just see we've got the onions and garlic cooking down.
Oh, that's right. How long have they been cooking?
They've been cooking for about 4 minutes.
Okay.
I'm going to let it go for maybe another minute or so till the onions look a little more translucent.
Okay.
They're definitely getting there.
You want them to look translucent. That's their feedback.
Yeah.
They're ready. Okay.
Exactly. Because the chard's just going to cook down really quickly.
Okay.
So I want the onions to be already done.
All right.
All right. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pile this chard on top of these onions and garlic that have been simmering for about 5 minutes now.
Okay. Okay.
As you can see, they're pretty translucent. It is a lot of chard. It's going to barely fit in the saucepan, but I'm going to make it fit.
You're going to make it fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's going to cook down, so by the end, it's going to be fitting very nicely.
Okay. Now, what is that? What is it? A blank of chard that you just cut, like a clump of chard.
A clump of chard.
Is that what it was?
A bunch of chard.
A bunch of chard. You had
it's
a full...
not a head of chard because it's not. Yeah, I guess it's just a bunch of chard. I never thought about it. I feel like I should be able to...
yeah, that's funny.
It's, the average measurement that you find in the grocery store.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it fit pretty well.
Oh, I see. So you just cover it and then...
Well, almost. I'm going to add a little bit of Bragg's liquid aminos.
Okay, I've
because
seen
it's going to
that
add
one before.
a little bit more flavor, some amino acids. And the reason I'm doing this now is because it's going to add a little more liquid to the chard. I think I might even want to add, where my measuring cup go? It disappeared. I'll use this one. I'm going to add a touch of water.
Okay.
Because this is going to basically steam.
Oh, okay. How long are we going to let it steam for?
I'm guessing it's probably going to be close to about 5 or 6 minutes.
Sounds good.
I do everything by sight, so when it looks, that's lots of steam.
Oh wow!
So now we can see, like I said, it cooked down.
It
a
did
lot.
cook down.
Yeah. And
what is that? Was that 2 minutes or something?
It was about 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. I know it went quickly because I was washing dishes over there.
Yeah, I noticed. So you wash dishes as you go, and we were talking about that, and that's really smart. By the end, you don't have a pile of dishes.
Yeah, it's really nice because when I have a gigantic pile of dishes, I don't want to do them.
Yeah.
So I just rather not do it that way.
It's a lot easier to cook now that it's down. Much easier.
Yeah.
I was wondering. I'm like, wow, how are you going to stir fry that?
Oh yeah, it's done. I mean,
it's done.
That's final product here. And the lentil soup at this point.
Over here.
Is basically also.
Is it done too?
Yeah.
How long have we been cooking that?
It's been simmering. Let's see. Probably about half an hour, 45 minutes, I'm guessing.
Okay.
And as you can see, they're the lentils. They're really soft.
Oh yeah.
I taste everything
to
see if it tastes right.
All right.
I'm gonna taste it.
That's the best way.
So.
And does it give it? Let's see if it gets your taste of approval. Taste of approval?
It's basically what I expected. It needs a dash more salt, and I'm also going to add a little coconut oil to it.
Oh, good.
Which is going to add a little creaminess and coconut flavor. And I'm a fan of coconut oil because it's really healthy for your thyroid.
Oh, really?
Functioning, yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you get flavor and thyroid.
Yeah, and also coconut oil is better cooking at higher heats as well. Olive oil, like I said earlier, not so.
All right, so this is the coconut oil.
Yeah, this is my gigantic tub of coconut oil. Because I got it for a great deal. I'm gonna take, as you can see, it's solid at room temperature. Actually, during the summer, it was kind of liquefied. It was a little strange. I'm gonna take a heaping tablespoon, and I'm just going to add it.
Okay.
To the lentils, and that's just gonna melt down really fast. And I'm gonna add a little bit more salt for flavor, and the lentils are done. Basically, the quinoa, I neglected the quinoa. So this should have been turned down a while ago. Okay. Basically, you just want to boil the quinoa, and then as soon as it starts boiling...
You turn it down.
You turn it down, exactly. Which I neglected to do. So this might end up being mushy, but you turn it down, you leave the lid on for 20 minutes, and then it's done.
Oh, okay, great.
So... we're finished.
We're finished.
Yeah.
Well, Kathleen, thank you so much for this meal.
You're welcome.
Let's just take one last good look at it here.
Okay.
So we have the lentils.
Lentils.
Here.
And we have...
the kale and onions.
Chard.
Chard.
I know, we talked so much about kale.
I know.
And then the quinoa, which is...
quinoa.
will be done eventually.
Okay, that's fine, but that's basically the finished product. Well, Kathleen, thank you so much for cooking that meal.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining me.